Freshman LSU running back JT Lindsey was arrested today on 2 felony counts of accessory after the fact to second-degree murder. He's accused of letting 2 accused killers from his hometown of Alexandria live in his on-campus apartment. He's quite a standout. Can you talk about what this means to his career and the fact that he's about to be arrested?
I'd say he ain't got a daddy. That's why his mama holding his hand and walking him up to the courtroom like that's her man. These single women be destroying these boys every day of the week. She want her little boy to be her man. That ain't your man. This video is brought to you by Tatum Store. Brought to you by Tatum Store. Check it out. Brand new shirt. Trump has great jeans. Now somebody's like, Brandon, wherever you wear a man on your shirt, y'all know why we wearing it. Show some support if you like it, if you think it's funny, if it's something you want to troll with, or if you just think it's a great design. Our guys did an incredible job. I don't know nobody that can screen print this and make it look as authentic as we did right here on the mock-up. So go and get it. Put Jeans 20, get 20% off. Jeans 20, get 20% off. And show your support to the Tatum Store. It's a way that we keep this thing running as well as providing you good conservative merch where you can trigger whoever you want to all day long. Let's go to LSU. LSU freshman football player. Look what he did. And I want you to notice that in all of the video coverage, there is no father. If my child was arrested and facing serious charges like this boy, you better believe I will be there with my son the whole time, especially if he was innocent. Where the daddy at? We know where the daddy at. This is why this boy acting like this. Roll the clip.
Good evening to you, friends. On this Friday, Greg and Liz here with you. We're going to start with the I-Team. U.S. Marshals confiscated assault rifles and other guns from an LSU dorm as part of a case that ended with the arrest today of an LSU running back.
Police claim he was harboring 2 accused killers inside that dorm, and now he's facing felony charges. Our chief investigator, Chris Nakamoto, broke the story and joins us now with new reporting here at 6. Good evening, Chris.
Good evening, Liz and Greg. Freshman LSU running back JT Lindsey was arrested today on 2 felony counts of accessory after the fact to second-degree murder. He's accused of letting 2 accused killers from his hometown of Alexandria live in his on-campus apartment. Tonight, Lindsey's lawyer says his client knew nothing about the trouble those suspects were in. You're looking at exclusive video of LSU running back JT Lindsey walking into the LSU Police Department moments before turning himself in on serious felony accessory charges. Wearing a God First sweatshirt and flanked by his lawyer Chris Perrette, Lindsey didn't utter a word. But his lawyer, Chris Perrette, had plenty to say.
Yeah, this time, guys, we're cooperating with LSU PD. My client maintains that he's fully innocent of all charges and no wrongdoing. We hope to get this matter straightened out pretty quick. So that's about all we have to say at this point. We'll have more information for you later.
Lindsey's biography on LSU's website describes him as a 4-star prospect who is ranked among the best at his position nationally. He's now accused of accessory after the fact, when 2 suspects wanted for a murder in Alexandria, Louisiana, were found inside his apartment at the Nicholson Gateway on Monday. That complex is on LSU's campus and is a stone's throw from Tiger Stadium and LSU's football practice facility. Those suspects, Shamel Jacobs and Keldrick Jordan, were picked up by U.S. Marshals inside Lindsey's room there. Both are accused in a murder back in May of 17-year-old Corey Brooks in Alexandria.
Time out. What y'all talking about? Y'all posting video, little kids on the thing, but look at what the community doing. Which one is a bigger threat? Look, little innocent little kids saying that's a dangerous species. Are other brothers you know what I mean? Lives have been ruined in this little circle right here. Daddy ain't nowhere to be found. Mama looked like a single mama. This is what single mamas do. And if I'm wrong, your daddy a problem. If your daddy in your life and your mama want to escort you to court and you acting like this, your daddy a problem too. But if I had to roll the dice and guess, I'd say he ain't got a daddy. That's why his mama holding his hand and walking him up to the courtroom like that's her man. These single women be destroying these boys every day of the week. She want her little boy to be her man. That ain't your man. She want him to be everything that thug that don't want to be with her want him to be. So he got dreads and he doing all this stuff that she want her man to do. And she treating him like a friend, a partner, and not like mama treat a son. Your boy is at LSU on a scholarship And he got thugs in his dorm room who murdered another brother, a little 17-year-old. And y'all be worried about the park stuff and ain't worried about this stuff. This kid on the camera, life gone. The two black boys that you saw, they life gone. This boy that went to LSU, his career is gone. But it's the white man. Roll the clip.
Yeah. Sources tell the WAFBI team 4 different weapons, including 2 AR-15s, a Draco pistol, and a Glock were found inside. Lindsey's lawyer says his client knew nothing about his friends being wanted for murder until they were arrested this week.
Can you talk about the charges he is facing?
Not at this time.
Do you believe this was a rush to judgment?
I'll let you figure that one out.
He didn't know.
But at this point, like I said, we're cooperating fully. My client is innocent of any wrongdoing, and I think that'll be borne out very shortly.
Certainly, he's quite a standout. Can you talk about what this means to his career and the fact that he's about to be arrested?
Like I said, hopefully this will be resolved very quickly and will have no effect on him. So it's very unfortunate that we're here, but again, we're cooperating and we're going to take care of it as fast as possible. So thanks, guys.
You're saying he knew nothing about it?
Correct.
Anything you'd like to say, Mr. Lindsey?
Tonight, sources in law enforcement say Lindsey had previously told a friend that he was aware Jacobs and Jordan were both wanted for murder, and that was instrumental in the charges being brought against him. We're told Jacobs and Jordan were using Lindsey's LSU ID to access the LSU dorm. Michael Bonnet, the spokesman for LSU Athletics, would not say today if Lindsey is still an active member of the football team. LSU police transported him to Parish Prison late this afternoon, where he's been booked on those felony charges.
All right. Now, of course, that's not every LSU player, because probably 90% of LSU players are black. But this stuff happens more often than you think it does. He just so happened to get caught. He so happened to get caught. Like, this is the problem that I'm trying to express. When I was in school, dudes were doing the stupidest stuff ever. I'll say the guy name because he's public record. One guy that played with us, De La Chandine. Them dudes used to smoke weed and everything. And I don't know how they was willing to risk failing the drug test and get kicked out of school. They smoking weed. They drinking on weekdays. They coming to work out. Bacardi coming out their pores. And then I become a police officer, and I'm in the room, the detective room, and on a flyer of a wanted person was De La Chandine. I say, what is De La doing what is he doing? He out here. I think he was a part of a home invasion allegedly or something stupid. Bro, you went to college. You went to the University of Arizona. I think you graduated, didn't you? Because it was free. I ran into him in Phoenix. I was in Tucson. I ran into him in Phoenix. I said, bro, what are you doing? Do you know we looking for you? You out here acting like nothing going on. You need to get your life together, bro. They looking for you. You on the flyer on the board, wanted person, De La Chandine. Why would a young man do that when he moved away from the hood to go to an all-white university in Tucson? Bro, we're in Tucson. How you selling drugs? And dudes on my team was selling drugs, doing coke. It wasn't a lot of people. It was too many, bro. Man, I would never do nothing like that. You wouldn't. I drank a couple times. But you wouldn't catch me doing no hard drugs and doing nothing that get me kicked out of university. I just wasn't doing it. And most of us wasn't doing it. But it was too many young brothers just doing the most, bro. Some of them had kids already. It's too much, man. And a young brother get an opportunity to play at LSU. That's a prestigious accomplishment to academically get education from LSU and to also play sports at LSU. And you are harboring thugs. They shouldn't even want to come to your dorm, bro. This is the kind of stuff. This is why I don't let my son hang out with certain people. I don't want you around them people. These kids ain't going nowhere. You can't hang around them because they going to tear you down. They going to go murder somebody and then want to come to your dorm. And they don't care about you. They going to use your card. They didn't look it up and say, can he get in trouble for us staying at his dorm? Bro, we can't come out there, bro. You're going to get life like we. You're going to get in trouble, bro. We had to do. But we can't mess the homie stuff up. He done made it out the hood. We can't mess his stuff up. So we can't stay at your dorm, bro. No, they come in his dorm, mess his stuff up. He didn't kill anybody. They did. Now he caught up because he knew they did it. And you can't say that he didn't know they did it. They found 2 AR-15s, a Draco, and a Glock. Did they have it underneath their T-shirts? How you AR-15 in a dorm? You know he got an AR. You see it. You in the dorm. You see the AR-15 in the dorm. You like, bro, you can't bring no gun in here. University, you living on campus. You can't have people living in your dorm room or staying in your dorm room that are not students and that are not assigned to your dorm. You cannot hand out your ID card for other people to use and get access to the dorm. It's a safety issue. It's a violation issue. When I was in the dorms, that's exactly how it went. You cannot have weapons in the dorm. You with all of that being said, I'm sure the LSU coach told him in orientation, he got it from the university. When they hand you the key card for the dorm, they get you they can bring you down the whole thing. How you can't use it, when you can use it, why you can use it, can't let people borrow it, all this other stuff they run down. And this young man intentionally, knowingly allowed thugs that kill somebody to come and stay in his dorm room. But y'all worry about the little kids on the playground. It's crazy to me.